Have you ever felt that dating is just a never-ending loop of disappointment? You're not alone. In this video, we'll deep dive into hidden patterns and shocking statistics that reveal why modern dating is failing us. Is it the apps, is it the people, or something deeper? From ghosting to endless swiping, we'll uncover the data that shows us that finding the one might be impossible. Stay tuned as we break down the numbers and exposing the truth about the dating game. Let's get started and discover the hidden truths that might just set you free. This is a chart showing how men perceive women's attractiveness. 5 being very beautiful and 1 being bad looking. Everything seems pretty normal. The average grade is 2.8, 3 being the most peak rating, meaning that 8% of women are in the top and only 17% below the rating of 2. This shows us that in men's opinion, lots of women are good looking. But here's how women perceive men. It doesn't look at all good for us. If you will measure, only 15% are over the average mark and 58% are actually bad looking. If we look deeper into this, we find out that men are actually not too ugly to date, they are just too ugly to hook up. When OkCupid was acquired by the Match Group in 2011, it got access to the rest of the matching sites platform's data, the 2 biggest at that time being Match.com and Tinder. This would be an estimate on how women perceive men's attractiveness on Match.com, a more serious platform, and this one estimate on Tinder, a more casual platform. We can see that for women, as we get more serious in the dating game, the standards get lower, but more casual it is, higher the expectations are. Essentially, women are thinking, if I'm gonna risk for a casual hookup, it better be attractive at least. This will make you think, what makes a man attractive? To answer you this question, I will bring you a study from 2016 to show you why women look into a speed dating context. It started by giving women a list of 6 traits and asking them to assign points to each of them based on how important is it for them. These were the traits, and the average distribution of points the woman provided looked like this. All attributes given near even value. After completing the dates, the women were again asked to complete the points of the man they were dating, and which of them will they want to see again. This is the chart displaying the actual distribution of what was seen important by the woman at that event. Physical attractiveness being by far the most important attribute. Confirming what a lot of men have recently become to realize, physical attractiveness is just as important for women as it is for men, only that women just don't admit it. There is a study that separated thousands of participants' facial attractiveness into percentages of attractiveness, with the top 10% separated into groups of 2, giving the top 5% their own group. Obviously, the study found out that the top 5 people were receiving more likes and messages, but the distribution was eye-opening. We see a climb in the messages and matches as people get more and more attractive, until we get to the top 5%. Miles above the rest, they dominate in the online dating, seen as more than twice as desirable as 90% of men. Don't think that the takeaway of this video is that looks are the only thing that matters, because for sure it isn't. Another large contributor for men's attractiveness is social status. This is a chart showing the attractiveness of men from different industries and the average salaries from those. There is a certain correlation between the industry and the attractiveness of it, but definitely not one-to-one. Industries like computer, engineering, science, government, politics, and financial accounting make a large amount of money, but don't give men that much attractiveness boost. Industries like firefighting, law enforcement, and military don't make a lot of money, but give men a large boost of attractiveness. And over here, even less attractive than being unemployed are service, hospitality, and labor. And up here, the most paid job and giving the biggest attractiveness boost for men is legal attorney. Probably you heard about the myth that men are getting better by age and women are actually getting less desirable. Well, the former is true, but the latter isn't. This is a chart showing the age which men and women are most desirable to each other at every age. The thing that sticks out of the most is that men's preference don't really change as they age, always being interested into women between 20 and 22. I think we all knew that though. But something I don't think men realize is that the prime demographic they are interested in, the 20 and 22-year-old women, are most interested in 21, 25-year-old guys. It is worth noting that for men, you receive the most attention from women in general between the ages of 25 and 30. This essentially means men have two primes. A first prime from the ages of 21 to 25, when prime women of 20-23 are most attracted to you, and a second prime from ages of 25 to 30, when you get the most attention of women overall. I think it's also important to point out that even women start wanting to date a little younger as they get older. Dating is truly a younger man's game. As well, it shows that men are getting better by aging women's eyes than women do in men's eyes. There is one more thing I want to show you in the study. When reading through the study, I found this. The researchers concluded that both men and women height preferences depend on their own height. Basically, being shorter than a woman will on average make you seem significantly less attractive. I believe this is not that surprising after all, but I think this will be. Yep, this is men's height preferences for women. It's totally reversed. Men prefer women shorter than them. This makes sense when you think, would you want to date a girl which is 5 inches taller than you? Well, women feel the same about dating a man shorter than them. So here we are, the data speaks for itself, the patterns, the algorithms, the expectations, all pointing out why dating feels like a cycle we can never escape. But maybe we don't have to play by the same rules. Breaking this loop starts with us. It starts with rethinking on how we approach connection. The loop only stops when we decide to step out of it.